On this Friday evening in Cary, North Carolina, just outside of Raleigh, we're getting set for another knockout round match between Wrexham and Conrad and Beasley United. We've already seen one team move on to the quarterfinals. Who will punch the next ticket and be 3 wins away from the $1 million prize? Let's take a look at the bracket. Newtown Pride FC, a dominant win over DMV Diplomats. They won 4-0, so they now are in the quarterfinals. Who will be in the quarterfinals after this game? 7v7 to 20-minute halves. There's no offsides, no throw-ins. Every game ends in the target score time. You know these rules by now. You love these rules by now. Our starting lineups are brought to you by UFOS. Mark Howard in net for Wrexham. Chris Konopka for Conrad and Beasley. And who else are you looking at?
Oh, I'm keeping an eye. Yes, we talk about the 2 strikers, but the supporting cast, the 2 Brazilians, Lucas Roque, Ricardo Cavallo, they really got on the score sheet, gotten going for Conrad and Beasley United. And for Wrexham, it's the play of George Boyd. A lot of good things have come off his right boot.
All right, let's get things going. What a great crowd on hand here on this Friday night. They're even starting to wave early. Jarvis. Mark Carrington gets the start. Here's Trundle inside, gets taken down, and we're going to have a penalty.
Lee Trundle, the pillow feet, wrong-footing defenders, and I think that is a clear-cut foul. And it's Lucas Roque because he comes from behind.
Boyd puts Wrexham up 1-0 here in the 4th minute.
And Wrexham picking up where they left off in their previous match. As George Boyd, calm, cool, and collected, waiting for the goalkeeper, Chris Konopka, to go to his left and slots it into the opposite corner.
Hunter Gorski rips the shot, gets through, and the shot goes wide from point-blank range. Dwayne De Rosario just missed it from point-blank range.
I think when this shot goes through, Dero was shocked at how open he was, and that left side of the goal was wide open. I don't know why he didn't go that way, but Howard, excuse me, what a save.
As that tough matchup. Here is De Rosario again, a nice fake. De Rosario, extra dribble, and we're tied at 1. You said to watch out for that guy.
MLS fans will remember not just that celebration, but the name, Dwayne De Rosario. Dero played as a striker attacking mid. Just that scoop to his left. He's waiting for the defender to commit. And so many of his goals have come from him posting up or either going to his left. And he's a smooth operator. And when he sees Howard coming off his line, he wants to bait him in, and he rounds him. And when he rounds him, there's only one thing on his mind, and that's to slot it in for the tying goal.
Now Trundle plays it out. And this shot, nice save by Konopka. Here's Jimmy Conrad coming out wide. Bessler the shot, and he's able to sneak it through. Nick Bessler puts Conrad and Beasley United up 2-1.
And this goal really comes out of nowhere. Jimmy Conrad finds Nick Beasley. We've seen this from so many teams. When you don't put pressure on the ball, why not have a shot? And this ball squeezes in at the near post. Mark Howard will be kicking himself for not making a better save, but so much power, so much accuracy, and that ball is swerving towards the post. And I think Howard pushes it in off the post. With Wrexham being down by 1, it's not furthest forward.
Ricochet rebound and covered up by Konopka.
It's good hands from Chris Konopka.
Running wide, here it is, up close. De Rosario misses again from point-blank range. The save by Howard. Interesting, being up 2-1. Here's a shot ripped and turned away. Aaron Long took that shot, and a nice save by Mark Howard. Back with the left, There's Howard.
That was Jack Beck doing well to back into a pocket of space.
Loose ball inside, and there's a save by De Silva. Another one.
Are you kidding me with these back-to-back saves from De Silva? Makes himself big.
Wow.
And not giving up on that play. His arms are outstretched, and that is the difference between that ball sneaking in. Gets down low quickly, but he's shifting across, and that left arm, and really left shoulder, is what denies that goal.
Card Cavallo. Nice cut. Nice run by Chandler Hoffman. Jones out. There's the shot and a save. George Boyd with the left. The save by De Silva again. Now a turnover. Here comes an opportunity, the 1v1, and it's a goal. Chandler Hoffman with the left makes it a 3-1 game.
And this is the benefit of keeping a striker high. Transition opportunities. Mark Howard showing frustration, and rightfully so. Wrexham get caught in possession. They play right into a pressing trap. And that first and second touch, he's moving away from goal. He picks his head up, and that makes all the difference. Howard knows that he's in no man's land. He comes out, but because Hoffman is moving away from goal, he has him exactly where he wants him, and he picks out the near post.
Butler, the cross, the far post, the header, loose, and there's the goal. George Boyd puts it in again.
And you hear the stampede because Wrexham, we've seen this before, that never say die attitude from the Red Dragons, and George Boyd, it had to be George Boyd. Beautiful ball to the back post for Lois Lloyd, and the unselfish play from Lloyd to redirect that back across the face of the goal.
Looking inside, stepping up, Butler takes it away. Here comes Merkovich. He gets bumped off. That'll be a foul, and that's probably going to be a yellow card. It is a yellow card against Alex DeJean.
Sometimes when this ball comes to the sideline, it's about getting there first, getting that extra touch. Ooh. And that's a meaty challenge.
It's a very different Wrexham team when you take Trundle off the field. And this is when they made their comeback against Como. George Boyd, as we see De Silva grabbing the ankle.
I think De Silva going for a bit of time wasting, and George Boyd has every right to go for that, but if you go and put your leg in, you have to be wary of the timing of that.
And that's going to do it. 3-2 as we go to the target. Here the target score is set. It is set at 4. The first to target score wins, and a player is removed every 5 minutes until we hit that target score. Here's Beck. Beck takes a crossing shot, and that is covered up by the keeper, Howard, showing out. And here's an opportunity. Lewis Lloyd gets it blocked by De Silva. Cavallo to Lloyd. The heel pass back to Cavallo, and Cavallo racing for it, and we're going to have a penalty. Wow! De Silva was going after the youngster, Nico Cavallo.
I think the referee may have given a gift here. Cavallo takes his hand out. That's the wrong call from the referee. That is not a penalty. De Silva goes in, and yes, he lunges in, but he pulls his arms out. You can see that. Pulls his arms out. Cavallo doesn't even go down. That's a gift.
De Silva's had some huge saves. Rutherford to tie it up. He does! 3-3. Next goal wins. They get it in quick. Cavallo takes the shot off the post. That close. 5v5. The shot, goal! Conrad and Beasley are moving on. Ricard Cavallo, the game winner.
And this goal comes against the run of play for Conrad and Beasley United. It has been Wrexham with all the momentum. And set pieces, when the game's on the line, as you see in 11v11 and in the World's Game, are the difference. Credit to the veteran experience of Jimmy Conrad. Jumping in, getting in the box, and laying it off. The left boot and the cultured left boot of Carvalho.
Wrexham, who was 3-0 in group play, was mounting a comeback again. But Conrad and Beasley United.
When that ball gets laid off, I talked about the weight of passes. That is queued up for Carvalho to lash it in. But he doesn't go for power, he goes for placement. He'd beaten Mark Howard before through traffic, and because there's bodies in front of him, that's why Mark Howard reacts latest, and he's waving adios on that play, rightfully so, because he puts Wrexham out of TSC 7v7.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. For even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you over there.